It doesn't matter if you love your lattes, your cappuccinos, your espressos, your double espressos. I want to introduce you to Nespresso. Just put the N in front of that espresso, the Nespresso. They, whether you know it or not, and I actually just learned it, they're the pioneers of the single serve coffee. They're the first ones that did it. And it was about convenience, but they also wanted to bring you quality. Why do we always kind of, go to those coffee shops and get one? Because we want to make sure that we have the perfect blend. Whenever we have those coffee grounds, you can smell it, that it's rich in aroma, that the flavor is just incredible and amazing. It's not watered down. Personally, I own an espresso. I love it. It really is an experience. That is the best way to put it. So what we have for you is we're launching a new smart deal with an espresso. I'm really excited that I'm the first one to bring this to you. But let me tell you, not only is this a customer pick, 4.9 stars. The first review, I love this. Somebody said, I love this machine, feel like a barista in my own home. Me too. That was someone from Texas. Hey, I'm from Texas too. I really do feel like a barista. I feel just, it's an amazing experience. We'll dive into all the technology, even the patented extraction technology that they use to extract the coffee grounds and go into your cup. But this is the only planned deal for an espresso of the year. That's it. We brought in a few thousand. That has now trickled down. We've already lost more than 500 of these, but a lot of you find it on .com and jumping in when we gave you a teaser. So it's the lowest price that we have found on the market for this, the first airing of this and the only planned airing of this one. And a great time to capture us and join us here at HSN because you have all three colors still available for you. Here's a piano black. I mean, the sophistication on this machine, no matter what color you pick, the work is just incredible. So the piano black. Here's the one that I own. This is the Titan one, so a nice kind of matte gray option. And then if you love your mattes, how about that matte gray? Really, really awesome on this one. Not only do you get this, how about right next to it? This is the Aerochino. That's the proper name for the frother. I love my frother. Not only can you do it hot, you can also do it cold. But I mean, it spins so fast, it's in seconds, and espresso heats up within seconds. So you get the Aerochino, the frother with it, you get the machine, and then we also give you kind of this try me kit. I love that it's a wide variety of capsules to add to your Nespresso, because there's actually 5 different cup sizes that the Nespresso makes. I know there's only one button, but let me tell you, the machine is so smart that it knows which capsule you put in, how much or how little water that it needs. 722-514 is the item number if you want to pick this up to dive into this experience and truly discover an ultimate experience when making that cup of coffee for you, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, cappuccino, espresso, is Carrie Miletto, who's actually worked for Nespresso longer than she's been here at HSN. You've been with Nespresso for over 10 years. So Carrie, yes. I'm so excited to dive into this with you.
I know, this is always my favorite time. We only do Nespresso a couple times a year, but guys, this year, this is it. And so this is such a super special time, Nicole. I'm so glad we got to start this off together. Welcome to the coffee bar. So it all starts off with what is our signature? And I just want to bring you right over here. I just brewed this as Nicole was telling you about the deal. Please look at this coffee. And let me ask you the first question. Have you ever seen a coffee that comes out with this? This is called a crema, and though it sounds like cream, it's not a cream. This is carrying all the body of this coffee. It's carrying all the aromas and all the oils. It rises as it brews through our extraction system. So, and also take a look at the coffee itself. This is not like single serve you may be used to. If you've never tried Nespresso, let me tell you what sets us apart from the rest is that this coffee is unlike anything you've ever tasted from single serve. And Nicole, you mentioned we were the pioneers in 1986 of single serve coffee. We started it with one thing in mind, to give you the best tasting coffee possible in a single serve way. Over the years, we started with espresso. We've grown to now feature this machine for you, this Vertuo line, which will give you 5 different sizes. So if you are the household who maybe you like espresso and maybe your husband likes a cup of coffee, maybe sometimes you like to do something would be like a Gran Lungo, which is 5 ounces, or a double espresso, you are covered. So I'm gonna talk to you about all the sizes as we make them, but first I wanna show you how easy this is to use. This has a motorized mechanism.
I love
this is always like That's always my favorite part because I'm like, woo, like as soon as you wake up in the morning. So it opens itself. The capsule, when you look at it, notice that there is a barcode going all the way around it. That barcode tells the machine what size coffee I'm making, how to adjust the water and the temperature, because listen, espresso brews at a hotter temperature than coffee does. So it needs to know that, and it will know that by the barcode. So I'm going to place this inside. I'm going to just press down here and it's automatically going to close. You can hear it puncturing that capsule as well. And I do want to make mention, when you look at these capsules, they are hermetically sealed. So when we get our beans, which we're going to talk about where we get our beans from and what makes them exceptional, these are hermetically sealed and air never hits them again until they just heard that pop. So that pop means, so now here's how it reads in the machine. So I'm going to press my button over here, and that visual is showing you what's happening on the inside. So it's actually circulating around once, reading the barcode, and it says, okay, we're going to make an 8-ounce cup of coffee. Let's adjust the temperature. Let's adjust the amount of water. And then as it starts thinking, it goes, okay, time to brew. And in that moment, because I just pressed that button, this is how fast my cup of coffee is brewing. So my favorite place to be in the morning, and I don't know if you have this right now in your coffee experience, is right about here. I stand right here because the aromas that are pulling up from here is part of my waking up process.
It is
and
so
I watch
amazing.
it brew. Isn't it beautiful? I watch it brew, and then I take it in those aromas, and then when it's done, I drink it. So this is what it can be for you. Brewing your coffee in the morning, brewing your espresso. I always talk about, I used to have, my husband bought me this beautiful Italian machine back in the day before an espresso for me. And it was expensive and it was beautiful, but here was the issue. I had to find the beans. I had to grind the beans. And if you grind them too coarse or too fine when you're making espresso, you can over extract or under extract. And so I'm trying to tamper them down just right. And all of these elements have to be absolutely perfect for you to get a perfect espresso in the morning. And I was crying. I was literally too tired. I'm like, I can't figure this out this early in the morning. This is a push of the button. I push the button. The machine has the smart technology to know I wanted an 8-ounce cup of coffee. And there, it's done.
It's
so
done.
Did I have to? It's done.
You don't have to worry about, it's literally one button. And you may be like me, whenever I first got my Nespresso, I was like, what do you mean it's one button? What, I can't pick the size. No, the machine is smart enough with that barcode that's on the bottom so it knows. There's 5 different cup sizes. So all the way up to your Alto, which is the largest cup, all the way to just your regular espresso if you want, your double espresso, or just kind of your regular grand size, which is what I really love. We're gonna ship this to your doorstep for free, which is really incredible. Not only is this $100 off the retail price, it's the lowest price that we could find out there on the market. We'll ship it to your doorstep for free. This is the first day and first airing, only planned airing, by the way, of this smart deal from Nespresso. And I say only planned airing because if there's things that you want, like the piano black, I'm down to my final 500 already of the piano black, which is that nice, nice shine to it, that piano black. I'm down to my last 500 and that's it. And this is the first presentation of it. So a lot of you jumped on this whenever I gave a little promo. And then, you know, some of you just really kind of perusing hsn.com and found this already. But it's the only opportunity to get this incredible deal here at HSN on the Nespresso, and really just the lowest price ever that you can find out there. So not only does it come, let me tell you everything. So I mentioned that you already get, you know, the Nespresso with it, the matte black, very popular right now. You get the Arancino that's right next to it. That is what we call our milk frother, which many of us know it for. You already get the Try Me capsules with the different kinds of coffees that you can make, or an espresso. So you already get the Try Me capsules. And then on top of that, you have a $33 credit to the Nespresso website. $33 is thrown in for you. You're free to use it on capsules if you want, or Nespresso has all these little add-ons that you can add, little accessories to your machine, so you don't only have to use it on the coffee as well. So if you want to pick up this customer pick, 4.9 stars, item number is 722514. I'll make a cup really easily. What I like to, I mean, there's just so many different things. We could spend a whole hour on this, honestly, Carrie, of how much is there. Like automatically how it just opens for you. If there's already a capsule there, it throws it back. There's a little bit of a, like what I say, kind of a bin back here that catches them, so you don't even have to ever touch anything. I'll make myself a fresh cup of coffee. I put it in there. All I do is just tap this, boop, and it moves by itself. Now it's ready. It heats up within under 60 seconds. It's spinning, it's thinking, and then I'll have a nice, hot, but you know, the aroma is amazing. And then we'll dive into where you get the beans, because what I think is really cool what the company does, Carrie, is that you kind of gather all the coffee experts, like, hey, everybody, who's an expert on coffee, and get the perfect, most appealing blends to those who pick up this machine.
I mean, aside from doing the job I'm doing right now, the only other job in the world I think I'd love to do is to be a coffee expert for Nespresso. So it's Nespresso, here's this. But here's how it works. So remember I was mentioning it's about we're a coffee company that made machines to brew our coffee. Out there in the single serve world, there's a lot of people who made machines and they just say, yeah, whatever coffee you want to brew, here's how you can brew it. And that therein is the difference. So with us, what you're getting, oh gosh, and look at that coffee, right?
It smells amazing too.
Shot.
It smells good.
So, this is unlike any experience you've ever had with single serve, and it really comes down to the coffee. So let's talk about that for a minute. When you become part of our Nespresso family, we're going to send you these 12 capsules to get you started. And I love that we always talk about they look like a beautiful like selection of chocolates or something, and they are gorgeous, but each color indicates a different blend. We have over 30 different blends in our system that are permanent blends, and then we have limited editions that we have all the time. Like right now we have tropical coconut, which is out for the summer, which is an iced blend. So we have everything from espressos, which are 1.35 ounces, to double espressos, which are 2.7 ounces, to Gran Lungos, which are 5 ounces, and then the 2 coffee sizes, which are 8 ounces and 14 ounces. So what that means, I hear from people all the time that say, well, I like to get my special coffee from such and such place and everything else. We have over 100,000 farmers globally that we are working with. All the areas from Colombia, Brazil, India, Ethiopia, Central and South America, Latin America, Puerto Rico. We go everywhere. So you're going to get that $33 credit to get started. And listen, I'm going to tell you that little code that's going to come, this is going to come in the box for you. The little code that you're going to see on the back, I want you to call Nespresso the first time. When you order your capsules, and I don't want to forget to say this, and then we're going to make a shaken espresso. The first time, please call. And the reason I say that is because you're going to have a lot of questions, and we are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take that call. And I challenge you to find another company that's going to give you that kind of customer service. That's one, and that's for your machine or your coffees or anything. And get them started talking about coffee, and you're going to have a fantastic conversation. They will find the blend for you. But also, it's about using your credit, and I want to make sure that you talk to them about that's like a discount. It's like cash in the bank for you, okay?
It is.
So shaken espresso. Let's talk about that. So
Carrie, can I mention really quickly, because we are getting really busy?
Yeah.
I want to remind people of the options that you have. Matte Black is very, very popular right now. And since I made myself a cup of coffee, I'm definitely going to dive into that one. But don't forget about the other colors that you have is what we're calling Titan, which is a nice, a deep steel color. And then the Piano Black is just really, it's the most limited. I'm down to less than 500 now of the Piano Black. Don't forget, you get the machine, you get the Arancino, which is, we know it as a frother. It can be hot or it can be cold. That's why Harry's gonna show us that she can make an ice cold coffee that everyone is just doing now, even on social media and things like that. You get the Try Me capsules that are right here, so you can kind of dive in and figure out which one that you really love. And if you want to use that $30 credit that we also include with this smart deal, you can order more of the capsules, or you can add some accessories to your Nespresso, whatever the case may be. But it's a customer pick, 4.9 stars. The only deal we have from Espresso this year at HSN. Yes, we're just now ticking halfway through the year of 2021, but this is it. This is one and done. This is, once it's gone, it's gone. And even if we do have a kind of lingering a few dozen that are left after this smart deal, it won't be at this price. So you get the savings on this, $100 off the retail value of several dollars off of what we usually have it for. We'll ship it to your doorstep for free. $30 is all you need to pay right now. And I want to remind everyone before we go to Carrie that we have our most generous promotion going on right now. If you're new to HSN or you've been with us and you don't have an HSN credit card, no annual fee. I like to put that out there because I don't like annual fees on my credit card. You get $40 off. So now you're an Espresso with the Arancino, the frother, with the capsules that are included, with the $33 credit. Look at that, $109, right? $109 on a machine that retails for $249. So this is your moment. This is your time to get the ultimate brewing experience. I'll pick up my coffee because I made it for me specially, but I was telling you, Karen, when we talked on the phone, it truly is an experience. I didn't understand it when my husband said, no, we need to get an espresso. I was like, well, why do we need an espresso? He's like, it's an experience. You have to try it, you have to try it. And he's incredibly right. I have never really gotten to taste the true coffee grounds that were put into the capsule and what they were meant to taste until I got this. It's incredible. It's not watered down whatsoever.
No, it's not. And that's the biggest surprise that people have when they try an espresso for the first time. I remember, and I'm going to start making my shaken espresso. I remember when I first came to work for Nespresso, I said, I don't like single serve. I said, I'm sorry, I don't like single serve. And they said, no, but you have to try this. And the minute that I did, I went, what is this? This is unlike anything I've ever tasted before. And as soon as I tasted it, I knew this was exceptional. This was the exquisite coffee I wanted to have. Now, I just put that capsule inside. That's our Ice Leggero. And Ice Leggero is meant to be served over ice, hence the name Ice. And it's a cereal and kind of fruity notes that it has. So it's perfect for the summer. It's nice and light. I want to make mention that our capsules, as that's brewing, our capsules are fully recyclable. No one else out there has fully recyclable capsules. We are a sustainably minded company. We're very eco-friendly. We also will give you a postage paid envelope. You just ask for it when you order your capsules. You put your old capsules in here. You saw how they eject into the back, and you send that in to us, postage paid. Wow. The machine will come to your house. The capsules will come to your house. You can phone it in. You can do the app on your phone, or you can go online. And then when you're done, we will also come to your house to pick them up if you schedule that. So the point is, we're trying to make it easy for you to have an exceptional coffee experience without ever leaving your house. As that Ice Leggero is finishing, I'm going to come over here to the Arancino. So we didn't get a chance to talk about that yet. So the Arancino, it sits on a base just like this. You pour your milk inside. So you see my milk's inside there. So I'm just going to pop my lid on. If I hit it once, it goes red and it starts spinning, and that means it's frothing hot. But I don't want a hot drink for this one. I'm going to hold it down for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And now it's gone blue. Wow. So that is giving me a now cold froth, because who wants to put cold or hot, milk into their cold drink? So now ice, this is 1 ounce of vanilla syrup. I'm going to pour my espresso. This is my Ice Leggero. I'm going to pop it into the shaker. So if you have a shaker at your house, you can also use 2 cups. I'm going to shake it about 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and that part's done. Beautiful. We're going to pop that right over here into the cup. So this is exactly that experience that you're having, maybe that you're spending. I've spent up to $6 for these shaken espressos. Guys, you don't have to do that with Nespresso. You're going to have the ability to make these at home when you want them. And this is going to go until it's finished. It takes usually about 30 seconds. So since we are winding down, I'm going to pull it just a little early because it should be stopping any moment now, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it. And I frothed my milk, and it's a cold froth. So when I pop it in there, this is a shaken espresso made in moments.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And by the way, I wanted to show you how easy it is. Not only are we going to ship this to your doorstep for free, not only is this the only planned deal that we have from Nespresso of the year, I mean, I love how smart it is. So you can actually make 5 different cup sizes with this. So whether you're a cappuccino, a latte, iced coffee person, espresso, double espresso person, everyone in your household will be able to get in because all the capsules are different. We even give you a Try Me that's included with this deal on top of the Arancino that Carrie just showed you, the milk frother as we call it. $33 credits in the bank that you can use this. Well, look at this. I already have a capsule inside. If we can come inside, it throws it back because there's a bin back here. I don't even have to take it out myself. I just lift it up. Look at that capsule. Boop, it's gone. Now I can make an espresso. Maybe it's for my husband likes espressos. Tap of the button right here. It goes down. And then within seconds, less than 60 seconds, 60 seconds. Why was that so hard to say? 60 seconds, I push the button, and then it heats up, and then it will go. By the way, this water tank, 60 ounces you can put in here. I love that you can move it too, because depending on your setup, maybe you want it all the way back behind the machine, or maybe you want it on the side, so it is movable, which is really great. And there it goes. We have 30 seconds left in the presentation, but in that time, my espresso will already be done. You're looking at the matte black that is making that espresso. We also have it for you in a Titan color that is a kind of a dark steel. And then we have the piano black. Don't miss out on this deal. If you sign up for the HSN credit card, you get $40 off. This becomes $109. $149 is already the lowest price that we have found. We'll ship it to your doorstep free. $30 gets it home for you. 722-514 on this customer pick. Carrie, such a pleasure to cheers. Nice to hang out with you this afternoon.
Affogato to you. Affogato.
Love it. Thank you so much. Stay in the ordering process, 722-514. It is a smart deal, the only one planned for Nespresso this year, but we also have other smart deals on .com, whether it's fashion, whether it's outdoor